So, Maria, you have been in our program since my training and coaching and mentoring since early February, 8th of February 2021. So, my first question to you is how would you describe your experience of working with me?
Well, so far, I have to say that the strategies that we have been implementing has worked well for me and my advisor. As you know, I have one advisor that's with me in this training, and the results are just fantastic. We've never had results like this prior to the training, and I'm so happy so far. Looking forward to adapting to a lot more of the strategies that we're talking about in all of our meetings. Yes.
How do you feel about the system that's being implemented in your business, and how do you feel about the training?
Right now, I have to be honest in telling you that I haven't really completed all of it yet, but we're in the second month of the program already. And so far, it has produced for us massive results in terms of number of appointments based on the strategies, right? And so that alone makes the program worthwhile. Makes the program worthwhile. It is doable. It is easy to follow. And really, the results have been amazing. And the training is a progression of skills building. It allows us to adapt to it little by little. And as we see the results, right? We're excited to see what the next strategy would be to level up and get additional results, right? So that really has been the experience in the last month and a half since the program started. And I'm just excited to encourage more of my team members to join in, as well as other managers and advisors that I know of who are struggling or challenged in their respective careers, right? So really, that is what excites me right now as far as the program is concerned, Raghu. And I'm very thankful that I actually joined this program because I see the results not just on my level, but also something that my advisors as a team can adapt in order to level up their outcomes for the remainder of the year.
Yeah, that's fantastic to hear, Maria, and I know that your results are really amazing, and everyone is experiencing similar results. So the question is before the training, so what were you struggling with?
Leading a team, there were two challenges that I was facing at that time, right? One was a solid structure that would allow us to reach our outcomes in a timetable that was doable. That's one. Second, that the results were measurable. That's the other thing that I saw there. The second one that I was struggling at that time was recruitment, in the area of recruitment, and in retaining good advisors, right? In retaining good advisors. Some of them start strong, but really they fizzle out. The others, on the other hand, struggle from the very start, knowing that perhaps the structure was not as clear to them as to how they can adapt and pivot to the challenges on the field, right? So that was what I was looking for in this training program when I joined. Those were the two challenges that I wanted to address. And so far, I've gone through the advisor track a month and a half already, and it works. It works. It has shown results that we've never reached in the past, and that goes for my advisor as well, who is in the same training program. So really, two perspectives that I think would work for the rest of the team and even those that are coming into the team.
So, since you started this program and you're seeing such great results, so can you share with us specific results that you have had in the last 4 to 6 weeks?
Okay. specific results that to me were really measurable, right? Number of appointments, as well as close sale. That to me was very clear. As I went through the strategies, the initial strategies that you taught us in the program so far, I saw direct results as well. Already, as early as on the first month that we were doing it, and I was telling my team that if the program could give you an ROI in a month, is that good or bad? Right? Because oftentimes, when advisors consider a training program, they look at three things. One is cost. Second is the time requirement. Third is the doability of the program on its own, right? Can I do it as an advisor, whether I'm a tenured advisor or I'm a new advisor? Is it something that's doable for me? And as I experienced myself, and as my advisor has likewise experienced, it is doable. One, the results, as long as you follow all of the strategies, can bring you results immediately, right? It's immediate for my advisor and myself within 30 days. The thing that really I appreciate about your program, you are showing us how to do it, right? You're showing us how to do it. And the progression of the skills building, the knowledge building, it is apparent because you do one thing, you see the result, right? You monitor it, and therefore you can now see whether you can change strategy a bit, tweak it a bit, right? But still remain on the track. Still remain on the track. So really, that has been what my experience of this program has been so far in the last month and a half.
That's right. And really, it's fantastic to hear that from you, Maria, the results that you and your advisors are really getting. So, in fact, to schedule this meeting, I had to follow up so many times because he couldn't give me the time. So
that's true, right? My calendar was just so full. Calendar was just so full. It's a matter of changing and shifting mindset to adapt to something new. Because I've had so much training elsewhere, right? Over the years, I've had so much training. I guess the structure here is what makes the difference. To me, that's what makes the difference.
So Maria, you see, you have undergone so much of training, and so do many managers and advisors in your field. And since you have been so many years in the field, you have definitely gone through so many trainings. But has the training, this training, within 30 days, you have such phenomenal results that you're experiencing. And all those trainings that you've done in the past, of course, definitely there is some help, there's no doubt, but definitely did not give such massive result, isn't it?
Yes, because the outcomes here are specific, right? But the way that you get to that outcome, that was what was missing. That was what was missing. And I think if this program can be done by somebody, who's already leading a team, I know it's going to be doable. That's why I was so happy when I had one advisor that joined me in this program. You now see two perspectives. One that a tenured advisor like me, and another one who's just starting, right? Oliver is just starting. And yet the results are the same. The results are the same. We implemented different strategies in the advisor track. But really, the results were the same. I'm just amazed at how it happens that way, because what he implemented in the program and what I implemented in the program differed.
That's
right? Results were the same. The results were the same. You close more appointments, you get to close more sales. And to an advisor, that's all they're looking for. That's all they're looking for, right? Not really more knowledge on how, but a structure on how you stay the course, implement it, and see whether the results come out. That to me is the biggest change among all the programs. So I'm really thankful that you do the training that way, knowing that you've had all experiences from advisors worldwide, right? It's no different. It's no different for us in the Philippines because an advisor's challenges are the same. An advisor's challenges are the same. And really, the structure, because it is something that is monitored on a regular basis, it allows you to tweak it a bit. Yeah. The time that you put in, it's very structured. So you see the results immediately. So to me, that is the game changer there. It's the game changer. As I shared with other managers, if you have the same struggle and challenges I have in leading a team, it is best for you to take a look at this program. So really, so thankful that I was invited to take a look at this program. I wanted to duplicate that type of a program in the past. I just did not know how. I just did not know how. Because you get bits and pieces of all of this information and strategies from different mentors and trainers, but it's not a cohesive structure. And like I said, that's the game changer. That's the game changer. If you can put it all into one structure like you did, the results are guaranteed.
Right, fantastic,
So,
Maria. So,
it,
how many cases have you closed until now? Total number of cases?
so far, 27?
27. That's in 5
27.
weeks, probably. Right?
27. That's about 6 weeks already. 1.5 months. 27. Imagine that. When I was looking at how I'm able to pace it, I was saying, hey, 27 closed cases. That's more than what I did in several months in the past.
That's
And even for my advisor, there were quarters where he could not even put in 2. Last quarter, the campaign we had last quarter, he had 11. 11, imagine that. So really, I was telling him the case size will follow. Just continue doing the strategies, implement the strategies, implement the system that be working for you. The case size is sure to increase. So that's what I'm so excited about, because every single week when we have our team meetings, I get him to share. And, you see the difference in his demeanor. He's just so excited to do more and to learn more, right? And how he can level up his game. And I'm so happy that he took on the challenge of joining the program despite being in the business for 2.5 years. 2.5 years. So, like I said, he ROI'd in 1 month. Imagine that. He ROI'd in 1 month.
That's
And I was saying, how do I duplicate that with each and every advisor I have in the team, right? And those that are getting on board.
was my promise when I started this program with y'all. I
That's
gave you a guarantee
true.
that within 30 days you will be able to succeed at the highest level, isn't it?
Yes. But Raghu, I'd be honest with you. At that time, I was skeptical
That's right.
because there were just so many trainers who did the same thing, who said the same thing. But the results were different. The results were different. And I'm saying that because now I know that it's the system that makes the difference.
That's right.
It's the system that makes the difference. And the way the program is progressive, you don't give it all in one blow, right? And that to me is what works. That to me is what works. Why? Because advisors do not want it all in one blow. They want to be guided. They want to be shown how. So that's the one that I appreciate much in this training program.
And in fact, Maria, it's just the second month, beginning of the second month, probably this beginning of second month in the program. It's not like we are not even done with 20% of the implementation, you see, in the program.
Oh. Yeah.
in just 20% of implementation, but you are seeing such amazing results where you're able to close about 27 cases in just about 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. Because at the end of the day, really, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. I always say that. And to me, if this is 20%, I'm excited to see what the remaining 80% is in the next 4 months, right? In the next 4 months. So I'm also excited to join the recruitment track, as I said. I'm looking forward to starting that next Friday.
So, Maria, so if you have to recommend, my coaching and training and my program to anyone, what would you say?
Well, I always talk about my experience. That's one. What has the program been like so far? Is it something that I can recommend to somebody? Yes, definitely. Is it something that can be learned whether you're so busy, your schedules are so full? Again, yes, because you adapt to it. My schedule was pretty full prior to that. So there was a realization in this program that you don't have to go through all of this, the usual thing we go through as leaders in order to get results. You just have to take a look at what works. How does one implement something that already works, right? And that's what I tell them. If my experience in the program has shown this much results so far, maybe it is something that you can take a look at and maybe double your results, whatever they may be. I really am so thankful about the results I have and my advisors' results. And so therefore I'd like to encourage fellow managers like me to take a look at the program and also experience similar results or even better results than I had so far.
Well, fantastic, Maria. It was really wonderful talking to you and listening to your story of the amazing success that you have had and your advisor has had in this training program. And thank you for giving this opportunity to be a part of the mission of your advocacy.
Okay, so thank you, Raghu. Take care.
Thank you very much. Thank you.